Hi all, this is Michael here. I managed to get a iPhone 10 loan from one of my friends. So I would like to make a video for comparison for the iPhone X with the webOS devices that we have, like close to 10 years back. And like what I said, when I first saw the iPhone X, I thought it was pretty similar. The way they navigate around, like stuff from the like from card-based stuff, as well as webOS related kind of looks. I mean, you can swipe up the card, but of course now it's like a bit different. But ultimately, the way you navigate through stuff is more or less the same. So I would like to make a comparison video of the webOS devices that we have together with the webOS device that I have here, which is the Pre-3. So if you take a look at it, I should say it's like webOS Reborn on the iPhone X itself. So if you take a look at it, when you open up apps, you can close it this way. The same thing goes with this. Is like when you open up apps, you can just swipe up to have the things going back to your home screen and stuff, right? So you can actually open new tab, and like I said, you can just open it up, right? So you contact cards, and of course you can open up a new camera app and stuff. And still on the card base, the same thing goes to this one. You can actually open it up, swipe it away, open up, swipe it away, open it up, swipe it away. But the thing is, if you do on a halfway basis, you can actually see all the stuff. And you look here, it's actually similar with all this stuff. The only thing for this one is that when you swipe it away, you go back to home screen, you can actually close the app. So if you need to close the app, you will need to press, and you can only close it this way. But this is similar to what we have on webOS. If you take a look at it, right? So of course they are like this bar and webOS itself. It's pretty handy where you can actually move things around, which is pretty quick, right? It's pretty cool, right? If you take a look at it. So if you're asking me, there are a lot of similarities between the current iOS kind of like navigation together with the webOS itself. If you take a look at it, of course they have this as well, but there's no two sides for webOS. But it's a good change. I always prefer gesture-based navigation compared to button-based. So if you ask me, it's a good change. And of course, this phone is a bit too pricey for me. If it's on a cheaper scale, I might consider having one. So what do you think? I think basically, if iPhone X is on a cheaper now, it's not that expensive as of a $1,000 phone, I would most probably get it because of the similarities that it has with webOS itself. But the only thing that webOS can do is card stacking, where I don't think iOS can do it. This is pretty cool. As you can see, you can do a card stack and stuff. And like what this, you can do this. I mean, you can do a swipe up for menu, but this one doesn't have the menu, so you don't need to do that. So ultimately, if you take a look at it, things are pretty much similar in terms of how things are done on the phone itself. So I'm happy to actually see this happening. What it means is webOS actually has the idea like close to 10 years back, and it's way more advanced than whatever OS is available during its time. And now after so long, things start to come back. As you can see now, things start to come back. Okay, so you guys let me know what you think. Is this webOS stuff reborn back into iPhone X now? For those webOS fans out there, are you gonna get the iPhone X just for the sake of having the same kind of navigation that we get on our old webOS phone? Do leave a comments down below what you guys think. But personally, I do feel that it's quite similar, both of them, in terms of the navigation and stuff. If this phone were to be cheaper, I will definitely consider it, because that does gives me back the feeling of using a webOS device. Okay, that's all for now. So you guys just let me know what you think about this, and leave a comment down below if you have anything that you want to add, and comments. And please give it a thumbs up if you like the video. That's all for today. Hope to see you again soon. Bye.